Alright guys, here we go. It's that time of year. I've got some ambition. I'm going to try to get these pacers somewhere where I can work on them. So I got to get them lined up since the K-frame from that one has to go into that one. It's not going to be tough, but if I just start, it'll go a lot quicker. So here we go. I've been focusing on draining the gas out of it. And I got a hold of one of my buddies that's really into these pacers. Big shout out to him. He let me know that it does not have an electrical fuel pump in the back. It's all, it's a mechanical pump that's in the engine. So that means that it's as simple as just lines and a filter going back to a storage tank in the rear for gas. So I hooked the compressor up to the line and I back blew it and sucked on it and blew on it and nothing happened. And then finally I heard a big gurgle from the back and boom, that was it. She started spitting out. So I've been out here for about 2-3 hours letting this little electric pump I got just pump this old gas into the containers I got here, and I must be on 15 gallons. Look at the color of that. Doesn't smell very good either. Yeah, it doesn't go very fast. While I'm messing with them and getting them moving, out of the spot over there, I've been making a little nice cozy spot for them to chill over here, with the fronts pointing right on the edge of the driveway, so that hopefully I can jack them up. I'd rather do it in front of the garage, but it's just not going to happen. I got to be able to get other stuff in and out. So I'm going to put them over there and do the front end swap right on the edge of the driveway. I'll just bring a table out and the toolboxes and set up shop right there. Well, that's it. It looks like we hit the bottom. It only took, I don't know what time it is. It's like 2 o'clock. I think I started at like 11:30, 12. I don't know. It's been a few hours, I'd say. The 30-year-old gas will usually start up and run. But, anything 10 years and under, around that area, they started putting ethanol in it or whatever. And I don't know what does it, but it makes it go bad after like a year. And this is, about 10 years ago we put gas in it. And honestly, it's bad. It smelled so bad. And so we'll mix some fresh stuff in, shake it up, see if we can get some more out, and hook the lines up, and keep moving. Oh yeah, see, that looks a lot clearer. Still a little dark, but a lot clearer. So now we'll go get some nice fresh gas and put it in there. And I think it'll fire right up all at once this gas line's hooked up to the filter down there. Honestly, that I would be surprised if that's the mechanical pump. But yep, hook the gas line up and I think it's gonna start right up. Alright guys, so I ended up running the fuel line and I actually drove it up into the garage. I washed it pretty good too. Cleaned it, quickly. Not, I didn't go into detail, but I just kind of cleaned it underneath. And I got it in the garage and I got it up in the air and now I'm kind of examining it. And I figured this is a part you guys would probably be interested in. It's me seeing underneath for the first time, so you see underneath for the first time too. So back here, there's a lot of rust, but the steel seems like it's still there for the most part, and the frame seems to be pretty tight, I'd say. These bottom shackles, they've got some You can see right there's a little crack where it's rusting and stressed out from sitting on it. That needs to be replaced on both sides. But there's new brake lines, newer. Some, you know, must have been fixed before it sat. The rear spring frame mounts, they look pretty decent. Again, they're rusty, but they're there and they're pretty solid. The pinch has a little rust on it, but you know, I can fix that with a little steel plate welding if I really want to. All right, let's go around, and then here's the rusty, but solid. There's the frame rail. It's there, pretty decent. It's still got some paint on it all the way through the arches. Even the, you know, bump stop's still there. It's a shame, 11,000 miles, and it's got this much rust. That's what happens when shit sits in fields. Inside the wheel well, pretty decent. Got it up on some logs here. How do you like that? Logs, jack stands, jacks. It still has the pinch. It's a little rough down there, but it's there. Body mount where the frame attaches to the body. There's a little bit of rust, but that's not bad because the frame rail itself is fairly solid. This little spot here, it's easy, you know. It's a little piece of 1/4 inch steel. You weld it on there, grind it down, it'll be great. It's a little bit of work, but this one's savable, especially for being here in New York. So the real problem is up front. It's this K-frame, and this is scary, but the frame rails look like they're there, so no matter how bad the K-frame is, I think it can be replaced. So, ooh, it's ugly. So here we go. There it is. That's why that wheel sits crooked. The side ain't bad over here, but it don't matter. So here's the frame rails though. Still paint. They look pretty decent. I've been pressure washing them and putting some oil down there. Looks pretty good. It's just down here in the bottom where the weeds were growing through and everything. It's so bad. Wow, isn't that bad?
No shit.
But I don't think that's a problem. I should be able to take that off and put it on. Other than that,
No
a little bit of 1/4 inch steel under there just to kind of get it going a little better. But all right.
Tank filled up.
All right. So I did something crazy here because it was just so bent and warped, you know, that it's been. If you look at the other video, you can see this wheel was sagging extremely. So what I ended up doing here is running a big ratchet strap from one side of the bottom of the arms to this side of the bottom, and I pushed this wheel down and tensioned it up as much as I could, and it pulled it in really straight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it over to where I'm going to park it and do the actual swap, and I'm going to put it up on stands, and every like week I'll come out and give it a couple clicks on the ratchet strap, and it should pull it in and make it a lot easier to take apart. It'll all line up better, and you know, because it was really, I mean, it was really bad. Look at even that right there where it connects to the pump is bad. But this is gonna work great.
I got 5 more days to go to get paid. But I'm like,
Okay. So the exhaust is on. Get the light out. Flickering light. This thing's a pain in the ass. LED too. So it's on. It's just wired up there, you know, it's going to have to come off to do the front frame anyways, but at least now when I start it up, it doesn't sound like I'm running a derby car. And this is ghetto. Whoever did this coupling before me used like 2 sizes too big. It's ridiculous. But, you know, I'm not trying to, since it's got to come apart, I'm not trying to redo that. But I did weld it up there, so it's pretty straight. And then the access, I stuffed tin foil in it as tight as I can with a screwdriver. Again, just to have it quiet when I'm moving around, and I really would like to hear it running smooth and get a good idea of what it actually needs without the exhaust banging in my ear. Blah, 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 blah. And there's a hole in the floorboard right there, and the exhaust leak is right there. The other ones look pretty decent though. Yep, still black paint. So, yeah. Yep. All right, we're going.
I got it. Let me go over here. Yeah, I got it. Don't worry, we're good. All right, go ahead. Wait.
All right, we're cranking this pacer up.
I got it.
We're gonna see what's popping. We got a little bit of lightning, but that's okay. It's alive! It's alive! Yeah, we got the pacer online.
Having gas and leave.
Hey, Mike! Turn off, you got gas coming out of your exhaust. I swear to God. Smell it, come out and smell it.
Are you sure it's just not the burning shit gas that's been in the
Oh, it might be old shit. Yes, okay, I'm sorry.
It's not
Wow,
gas and water.
look at-
Yeah, it's water and gas.
It's just water.
Yeah, water.
It's
oh,
not gas. The
right,
exhaust
you know,
just
it's
smells
not-
bad.
All right, so I
Was there a lot coming out?
No.
yes, yeah, like a hose.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Clearing it out, right?
Yes.
We're pumping out the
Get back
exhaust.
on
We're
that
gonna
light.
start this bad boy back up, and we're gonna get it going.
Here we go.
Wayne's World.
1977.
Party
man.
time. Excellent. Yeah, it's already a lot better. Your muffler's just full of water.
Yeah, okay. Oh, lightning strike.
Hold the bottom line. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ignition.
We can rebuild it.
We have the technology to make it bigger, stronger, faster.
All right. So, I ended up welding on a new exhaust because that ghetto rig I had going on didn't help very well. So she's a lot quieter now. It is running. It's still skipping a little bit. But little by little, we're gonna keep working on the engine. Unfortunately, after further looking at it, this body, even though I love this one way more than that one, the subframe on this one is totally shot. So what the plan is, got a little brick holder so she idles. It stinks. It smells like turpentine. But so the plan is to get this one running as good as I can in the body that it's in, with the ratchet strap holding it together so I can move it around. And once I've got this engine running perfect and all the vacuum hoses the way they should be, I'll strip that one down, gut it, and I'll put the engine in that one. So that's the plan for now. We're going to try and get it back up on here because last time I tried it got stuck. So yeah, I know last time I had high hopes to get this one's underneath fixed and get the K-frame off the other one, but it seems like it's going to be easier to just do it this way. So, but it sounds pretty good for it skipping. I mean, come on, it's idling on its own, it ain't flooding out. It's still running rough, but it's running better than it has in a long time. So that's it for this episode. I will keep you guys updated on the progress of the Pacers. We're gonna put them away for a couple weeks because I'm sick of them at this point. Yeah, so here's to you, and see you in the next one.